All right, this is John Krasinski, Pittsburgh Soccer Now. We are talking to Rand Hudson, Franklin Regional's head coach. You guys went up to Plum tonight for the first time in a number of years and played Plum in a section match. It was the final score was 4-1. You've had numerous contributions in terms of goal scorers, but you went up 2-0 in the first half. Second half, Plum comes back and scores. It's 2-1. What's going on in your mind right there? Not only does Plum cut the score to 2-1, but they were kind of on the front foot there for a few minutes, and you guys were really put to the test, I would think, tonight.
For sure. Yeah, they had control of the game early, almost from the first kick that we kind of flubbed, and so they went right at us, and that goal gave them a lift right after halftime there for sure. And made it, then that always gives you an energy boost for, the next 10 to 15 minutes. And the next goal was going to be huge. And the one we picked up from Anthony, the third goal, was a really a deflator for them and a lifter, good one that lifted us. So, yeah.
For sure. Now, the first half, you had two set pieces, really, that led to goals. I guess they both came off the foot, at least initiated off the foot of Anthony. Maybe talk about what he brings to the table in terms of, being able to put on a couple set pieces, and maybe describe both of those goals.
Well, the first one, yeah. If we get a set piece that's near the box, he's putting it on frame, and some people can save it and some can't. The keeper made a really nice save on his second one there. The first one was outside the box and off to the right, and if it's a bad angle, he's great at putting it where it's dangerous, and that's what happened. And it skipped past one of our forwards, and Colton was able to, it had bounced once and he volleyed it in. So that was Colton Hudson had the first one there off of that, and it was a crowd. Those are always they're almost like smash and grabs, but we'll take it. Needed it, gave us a lift.
Absolutely. And I mean, up to that point, how did you feel like the flow of the match was going? I mean, did you guys feel like you had the upper hand, or was it,
early? No.
Yeah.
They had a really good game plan. They did not sit. They came at us, and they put people forward. And which we've had people try to press us before, but not to that caliber yet. And they're talented. And they had a strong midfield and quick forwards. And Mr. Flowers up front there, and he ended up getting the one for them. Pretty much an individual effort off of a throw-in right before halftime. But early on, they had a good scheme against our three-back system. And we had to find a way to stifle that and get them slowed down. I felt like we got things going our direction. Then the goal on a set piece, that helped settle it down. Then to get the second one, again, their keeper, he made a great save on the initial shot, and Blake was there to head it in. So on the rebound, so that, and then we talked to our wings at that point. 2-0 to half, that's fine. Don't push for more goals. Let's just see it out to the rest of the way to halftime. And then we knew they were going to come out strong. I mean, those 5 minutes before half and 5 minutes at the end of half or the start of the next half, they're always crucial, and somebody's going to score. And they got that first one, and it made it much more exciting. And they controlled probably in the next 15 minutes after that, where we were we almost looked like we were countering. It's not our usual thing, but where we just kind of absorbed their pressure, win it, and go. And we had nice contributions on that third goal. I think Anthony scored it, and it came from Billy Cristofanos, a sophomore, was able to fight and get that. And it had Zimmerman had turned it over right in front of me, got the cross all the way over. Billy fought for it to keep it in and got it back to Anthony, and when that happens, he doesn't leave any doubt with something that close. Like, he crushed that thing. So, and we needed that, and I felt like that was kind of not a backbreaker because they're still in it, but that had to be so disappointing for them because they had played very well. They had controlled a lot of the game, and for us to get a third, that's disappointing, I'm sure, on their end. And then they had expended a lot of energy up to that point, trying to get those goals. And Gianni DiCopoulos was gigantic.
Yeah, he came up with a couple moments there where you needed him to.
Very timely saves that were really impressive. And had those gone in, then it's on. It's because at that time it would have been 3-2 or 2-2 or something like that, and it would create a different scenario altogether.
Yeah, Ralph Kolinkowski, Plum's coach, exchanged some messages with me, and he was saying that, wish, they could have capitalized on those moments, and sometimes that's the thing that separates a team like yours that's been there. It's and this is really a big game for Plum and for you guys because
Us too.
I mean,
Yeah.
looking at the rest of the section, both of you have had fairly comfortable wins the first week, so. I'm sure, and I believe you guys turn around and play them next week. Is that correct?
Yeah, a
Or is the
week from
schedule-
tonight,
Right.
Monday again. We are tomorrow night, we are Thursday, we are Saturday, we are Monday.
It's
That's
just
nuts.
it's a grind. It's an absolute
Yeah.
grind, but that's I think it probably feel that it's a pretty good thing that you play them close together. So you guys have to stay on top of your game.
Right. Yes. And we'll have to stay sharp, I guess, game after game after game. There's not going to be a lot of practice time in there. It's going to be probably more like just recovery time. Heck, I might take a day and just do yoga with them one day and then let them get recovered, because it's a big, even if you're playing a team that you have a comfortable win against, you expend a lot of energy and you might get fouled, and like you said, it's a grind, even in a comfortable, somewhat comfortable win.
So you're saying have you used yoga with your team before?
We have, yes. They
Phil
enjoy it.
Phil Jackson technique here, doing some different things to get them
I had done
centered.
part of the P90X workout video over the years, and
Yeah.
that's one of them. And I've introduced it the last 3 years. We don't do it all the time, but maybe 3 or 4 times a season, where it's just we take. They're getting beat up all the time,
Mm-hmm.
so we try, and they've kind of come to like it. So it's interesting. We'll see.
That's great. That's really great. All right, so yeah, obviously you got this grind ahead. Just kind of parting thoughts about tonight and where you guys stand. I know, the rest of 3A is going to be there's going to be some sections where teams are beating each other up every night. But
Right.
just kind of your parting thoughts.
It's a big win for sure. And that's all it is. You have to say, hey, it was a big win. We play tomorrow. Let's move on. And they will. They're a really good team. Plum is a really, really good team. And we'll have to turn around and do it in a week and be ready for whatever they're going to throw if they make adjustments, or the way they came at us was was smart on their part. So maybe if a few of those they were offsides in the first early sessions and they didn't argue about it, but boy, it couldn't have been, we could see it, we were right there, but if some of those break the other way, or if somebody misses an offside call or whatever, who knows how it goes. So we have to be ready. 4-1, it sounds comfortable, but it was not at all.
Well, it was definitely exciting, especially early in the second half. So I look forward to next week's rematch, but I know you've got a lot going on between now and then. So good luck the rest of the week, and we'll probably see you guys again next week against Plum. And good luck the rest of the way. It's great talking to you, and great to connect with you.
You too. I appreciate you guys following us and making us the feature game this week. So great.
All right. Thanks, Rand. Have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Bye, John.
Bye. All right. Thank